Hello, this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks. We are either doing two things in life. We're either contracting or expanding. And so contracting would be about shrinking, become smaller. And how we do this on an energetic or emotional way is through emotions. In other words, when we think of anger, think of shame, sadness, depression, addiction, doing the same routines again and again and again, generally we are contracting. And it's funny because the mind really wants us to contract. The mind really is designed to do the same routines again and again and again. It wants to make thinking easier, so it goes down the same neural pathways, making things more simpler. And what that does is it designs us to see less. In other words, when we do something the same way, it's just or we have the same routine, the mind wants us or guides us to see less in those situations. Because we've done it before, it wants us to go through the routine. That is how the mind works. And it's kind of a contracting energy. However, the grander scheme of our consciousness, which is kind of connected with the whole body of body and mind, is more apt to expansion. And we can expand our consciousness all the time. And this can be done by new adventures, always looking to see the world differently. One of the best tools is to stay in the question. In other words, we can be asking, things like, what adventures am I going to have today? How can I make this day new and special? We're asking a question and we're expanding a consciousness to show us. It's almost like a body consciousness gets to percolate when we ask questions, and then new ideas pop up. We can say, God, it's a abysmal rainy day. Today is going to really be slow and boring. Well, all of a sudden, we create it that way. We're not expanding because we defined it. And the mind will follow that routine. But we could say, well, we got a new day today. I wonder what we can do. And we start to expand. And so the more that we get in touch with the question, but also stay in touch with our body and do body enriching experiences such as meditation, do energetic activations, do things where we feel the experience of our body in the process. And we could be writing or typing on our computer, but somehow we're connected with something greater than our mind. Maybe we're inspired by our heart when we write, and we're writing something from this place that is joy inside of us. We would be expanding. And the more that we do this, we're spiraling up to a new level, a new vibration of consciousness, and everything opens when we were in an expansive point of view. Thus, we grow, we change, and more possibilities come to us because we're just an open vessel that's always spiraling up. So it's great to have new adventures in everything that we do, and stay open. Stay out of routines. Always try to shake things up. Be in the question. And so that's what I do. And like one of my most recent things is I wrote this book called Magic Speaks. It was just a very fun experience to write, and it disciplined me. I really had to work hard in trying to get all the thoughts very concise and what I believe magic is in this reality. And so I was always intrigued when I wrote stuff to do it better and better. I never went into a place like, oh no, I just don't want to do this, or this is going to be so hard to get this just right. It's like that shuts the energy down. I could be in a possibility like, how can I do this better? Wow, this is intriguing how I wrote this, and now it really has a flow. And that makes me giddy to have such expansion and achievement that way. So this is Bart Sharp, inviting you to continue to break out of your habits, break out of your old ways. Let things go that keep you in a circuitous way of thinking and doing and being, and jump out of your box. Learn to expand in as many phases of your life as possible. We'll see you later.